those working parts as they go past. You're getting a good opportunity to see. So obviously these are the tiddlers. They hate it. They hate it when they're called that. These are the miniature or scale engines. So they are exactly the same as the full size, but it's just scaled down. Same engineering, same machinery. It's just that they're not on the same vast scale as you will see from the larger beasties. So what we'll do is we'll ask everybody to just trundle round. As you can see, they're all steaming up. I just think the smell is fantastic, and the boys always say that when I finally retire, they're kind of suggesting it, that they might buy me a toy engine, because obviously we couldn't afford a real one, and a set of blue overalls, and I can happily tinker all day long, and it might keep me quiet. Look at this, here we go. You might get a little bit squashed there, madam. Let's just see. I actually drove one of these last week and frightened the nonsense out of myself, because the turning circle is massive, but it was great fun. Look at that, you see? And then the chap suggested that I reverse it and parked it, and I'm afraid I got off. You see, now, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies, as I was saying, it's not just the chaps. We have the very glamorous ladies on board, up top, driving the engine. So you too can have a go at this if you want to. So another large full-size one coming in, followed here by Peerless. Now, do have a look at the names, actually, as they're going past, because I think that's absolutely fascinating. And I think the guys will talk to you in a minute a little bit about why they're called what they're called. You will also see that they have number plates, and we'll hear a little bit about that. But let's just bring them in. Bit tight there, Ian. Well done. Just trying to frighten me. No. So what we'll do is we'll just bring them, if we can, into line. We'll have a little bit of a chat, and then if you'd like to actually come into the arena once we're static, ladies and gentlemen, and come a little bit closer and smell that fantastic smell. Oh, you are very welcome. Just remember, ladies and gentlemen, that they are steam engines, and what makes them steam is heat, so please don't touch them because you will burn yourselves, but you know that because you're really, really sensible. So guys, are we going to come round? Can we come round or not? So can I just speak to one of you lovely chaps who's going to have a chat with me? Yes? Fantastic. So can you just tell us a little bit about this now, engine or machine? Let's start with that. Here we go.
It's an engine. It's a 4-inch Garrett, modelled from a full-size Garrett engine. It took me 8 years to build her from scratch, apart from the boiler. It's fully road registered, as we use it on the road, and as many people have seen, it's driving a saw bench in our little area over there.
So it's actually a working machine. It can go on the road, it can drive a saw bench, so it's for purpose. It's not just, like people might think, a glorified toy. It's not. It's actually something that you use. Okay. And you built this from scratch, so it is new, or bits of it are new?
Yeah, I finished it in 2014, and it took me 8 years. So
a labour of love. Yes, absolutely. No, fantastic. Do you want to say a little bit about why you have Adam's Ale on the back of your machine, sir? Your engine?
I think everybody knows what Adam's Ale is, don't they?
Well, tell them, they might not.
It's water. And in there is a beer barrel, but I'm afraid there's no beer in it. And this engine is a Foster, copied the same off of a full-size 1929 engine. This one took 2 years to build. On the front of a Foster, after the engines came out in 1918, you will see on the front plate a little tank, which Foster's made for the First World War.
How interesting. Okay, so when people come into the ring, They can come and have a look and you can point this out. Okay, so where are we looking here? Oh, I see. Okay, so that was actually made for the First World War.
That's right. And there's only one in existence now, and that's in the Tank Museum.
Down the road here. Fantastic. Okay, so we're going to just bring the big guys in here as well, and then park up. Are you going to have a chat? Oh yeah. Oh, fantastic.